Jermaine Jackson went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. One down. Julio Rodriguez digs in now. Here comes a 3-2. On the ground right side. And that one finds its way through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. And next for LA, Jermaine Jackson. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, he's smoking.
Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in there.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw down, and he's out, and that wasn't close.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Here's a high chopper, and they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Mariners leave.
The batter, number 50.
Jackson, 24 years old, and he's one of the few 2-time MVPs in the league. This one smoked on its way out of here.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
That's whipped. Base hit. Rounds third, headed to the plate. He'll score easily. It's a 3-run game, 6-3. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Man at first, at the plate, Jonathan Aranda. Step off throw to first. Dives back. Out.
Well, you know, when this guy gets on first base, he's looking at how quickly he can get to third. And defenses know that. They're going to pay extra attention to him. Nice pickoff by the pitcher to neutralize that speed threat over there at first.
Stepping in, Jermaine Jackson. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind.
Jackson was a real bright spot despite the loss. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came up. Even though he couldn't lift them to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
Jermaine Jackson getting set for this one. His team leading its division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So bases all loaded up. Angel Martinez now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Jackson gets it to first. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. 3 left for the Guardians. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, L.A. One down. Next to hit, Jermaine Jackson.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Oh, look at the stop. Jump throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. His latest homer in an incredible season. And it gives him the lead in the third. It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boone. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Man at first, one away.
Jackson.
Center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Jonathan Aranda, the next to hit. In the dirt, runner goes for second.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. You need a big strikeout here.
Second and third, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Base hit, one is in. The second run scores. It's a 2-run single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Jermaine Jackson.
Smash towards center. Isbell in position. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
Jackson steps in, 2 down, nothing cooking so far, but one swing can get something sizzling.
He knows it too, Boo. That body language says, yes, chef.
There's a line drive to left field. Isbell on his way over, and that will end the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. Really excelled in this one and contributed to the win.
But Boot can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
One down.
Batting second,
Now the number
second
2
baseman,
hitter, Jermaine Jackson.
Jackson.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And at first, here's the third baseman, Angel Martinez. Here's a 1-1. Right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The batter number 15. Second baseman, Jermaine Jackson.
Ripped to right. And he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. So the Dodgers. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. In the air out towards right center. Isbell on the move. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Top of inning number 7. Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. On the ground. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Got him looking for the strikeout.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
DeLauder should have this one, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 down. Now here is Kyle Isbell. 0-1. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Always feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you to come through.
Bottom of the 9th inning, and this one is tied, coming right down to the wire. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Valera gets there. He's under it. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
This guy's got good power. With 1 swing, he can win it for him. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game.
To extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all headed home.
Jackson with a game to remember, particularly walking it off for the win. 2 homers on the day.
This is the kind of game he'll never forget. He was a force all game long at the plate and won the game on a walk-off. This was a really special performance.
4-1 the final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Jermaine Jackson delivered some walk-off home run magic last game. Came through in the biggest moment for his team. All eyes on the promising prospect again today. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First. And next for L.A., Jermaine Jackson.
Jermaine Jackson.
Well struck left field. That one carrying. Gone. A 2-run blast. That's his 4th home run of the series. Siggy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Berg. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
Grounder might be 2. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So the Los Angeles Dodgers have firmly. Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. Another homer, his 2nd home run of the game. So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Siggy.
And it just flew out of here, Berg. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Bounced in, he breaks for 3rd. Throw, and they got him.
That's just a poor decision right there, and I'm sure somebody's going to talk to him when he gets back into the dugout. You have to understand who's at the plate and who's coming up. These are guys that can drive the ball in the gap, hit the ball over the fence. You don't have to worry about being aggressive and trying to get your...
Fires over to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. And up next for Los Angeles, Jermaine Jackson. No question about this one. It's out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game.
Second baseman.
So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Jermaine Jackson.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. That home run certainly worthy of another look with StatCast, huh, Siggy? I mean, that ball screamed out of here.
Absolutely. I mean, we only see a handful of home runs with an exit velo around 116 miles per hour, and the best we usually see in a season is somewhere in the high teens, and every couple of years somebody breaks 120 off the bat, but that's extremely rare.
That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it, and that'll kick off the base of the wall. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Pitch whipped. Base hit. Headed for the plate. Will score easily. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
The batter now will be Will Smith. The tying run at the plate. Hit on the ground to short. Abrams. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Jackson had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. A remarkable 4-homer game.
No question. He was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
Jermaine Jackson with an off-the-charts 4-home run game last time out. 4 taters. What could this guy possibly do for an encore? It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jermaine Jackson. This one in the air, center field. Friedel takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Jackson stepping in. One door closed, but here's another shot, Singy. This guy has a chance to deliver.
Opportunity to be a great teammate right here, Boog. Nothing says I got you like a 2-out ribby.
This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add to their lead. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
So 2 down. Now batting Key Ryan Hayes. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that chance handled. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Reds go down quietly. And this remains a 5.
The batter number 50.
Jackson with another scorching run of play lately. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
He's flexing his power with another home run, Boog. Not surprising when you've got that kind of pop, but always impressive going deep twice in the same game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jackson digs in now. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Shohei to the plate and scores. And they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Move to second. Jackson dives back in, but they got him.
All right, flat out, this just cannot happen. You can't make that kind of mistake at second base with nobody out. You've got to make sure that you're tight enough to the base. So what if you don't score on a single to the outfield? You're in scoring position. That really hurts a potential rally here.
In the air, right field. Kaiser settles underneath it. 2 down.
Up next to the Dodgers.
We head to the bottom of the ninth. In now for the Reds, T. Brian Hayes. Chopper right side. Jackson. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball.
So 2 down. Here's Miguel Andujar. The Reds down to their final strike. In the air, right side. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take game 1 of the series on the road. Jackson was a big contributor for them in the win, collected 3 hits, including 2 home runs.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Jermaine Jackson, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. And up next for Los Angeles, Jermaine Jackson. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Hammer, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw cut off to first. Now back in safely at first.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 8.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles.
Struck him out looking. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Ohtani. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Payoff pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball. And that's the inning. Dodgers back here at Great American Ballpark. Jermaine Jackson up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
It's a leadoff double to start the third. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's trying for third. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
Strike two.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Caught him looking for the kill.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back. All you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball. You got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
3-1 is on the way. Line and a base hit into right. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
As we go to the last of the third. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl. On the ground. To first, one gone, bottom of the third inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Sebastian Walcott, the next to hit for the Reds. To the right side. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. The throw is still in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
Well, credit the base runner there for a great secondary lead and beating the throw to second, but they don't give up, continue to try to complete what would be a double play, and they get the trail runner on the backside. Hey, you know what? That's a pretty good play. You'll take it.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Ripped on a line to center. And there's 2 down. Well, we go bottom 6. In now for the Reds, Colton Cowser. And he hits a ground ball right side. Jackson gets it to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So 2 down. Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And there's a base hit to the left. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Jonathan Aranda will hit next. Step off, throw to first. Jackson back in on a dive. Lauer, 33 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Here's a high chopper on Duhar. Fires over to first. And that is that. 1 left for L.A. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, Colton Cowser. Looking to get the tying run on base. On a bounce right side, Jackson. throws to first in time. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Reds, the third baseman, Miguel.
Now, T.J. Friedel. That one lifted to left. Quar under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play. And we're headed to the 11th.
Wow, can't argue too much with sending him home, trying to win it in extra innings. No one likes to play these extended games. It's taxing on the bullpen. But stellar defense prevailed that time. The tag just got him in time, and we'll play on.
Jackson stepping in now. If he goes deep here, we may not see that helmet again until next series.
Yeah, might as well order the Gatorade shower now, Boog. This place would erupt.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 7-5.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game.
Next for Cincinnati, Noelvi Marte. The Reds down to their final strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Jackson. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Jackson was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. 5 hits, including a couple of homers.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Jermaine Jackson, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming at you right after the break. One down. Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, you smoked that ball. I don't know. Way to swing the bat.
We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's Betts.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
In the dirt, runner breaks for third. Throws, save, and both runners move up on the wild pitch.
Well, that could end up being pretty costly right there. They had the double play set up as a way to get out of the inning, but instead it becomes a big strikeout situation with 2 in scoring position.
Two on, 1 out. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. One runs in. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard.
Boog, that's a frustrating way to fall behind in this one as the infield single drives in the run. And sometimes all you have to do is put the ball in play and you give your teammate a chance to hurry home.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's got a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. One out, runner at second. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Bounced up the middle. Flips it. Run at second. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Reds nothing. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. Sebastian Walcott, the next to hit for the Reds. The 0-2. Up the middle, Jackson. Slings to first in time. Back here in Cincinnati, Jermaine Jackson steps in, league leader in OPS, Singy.
Yeah, he's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give him. That's next level hitting.
This one bashed to left center, on its way, and that one's out of here.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
One out, runner at second. Will Wagner now at the plate. Man at second. This ball's chopped on the ground. Slings to first, and he's out. Jackson starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance, Singing.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's out. Trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Jermaine. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Out of here. Another homer. His 6th of the series, and they add to the lead. It's 9-3.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
So 2 down. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. The 0-1. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers take the first 3 games of this 4-game set. Jackson had a sensational showing in the win. Knocked out 5 hits, including 2 home runs.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Jermaine Jackson, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Jackson stepping in now. Tough matchup here when you're facing someone that throws 97 miles an hour on the black.
Yeah, Boo, forget the scouting report. He's just got to step in the box and trust his instincts.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A solo shot. That's his 7th home run of the series. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Sal Stewart. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Jackson working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. We weren't sure it would ever land, and 460 feet later, it finally did, as we get a look at StatCast.
Well, StatCast was invented for home runs just like this one, and he had some ridiculous bat speed on that swing, man. Everything was synced up. The backspin was incredible, and that's why it went a long, long way.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. T.J. Friedl getting ready to hit Jackson. The throw to first. That's the second out.
The batter number 50, second baseman, Jermaine Jackson.
Jackson needs just one more base hit to reach a staggering 300 for the year. 2 down, nobody on. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last.
First and second, 1 out. T.J. Friedl, the next to hit, gets the bunt down the right side. Aranda over to Edman, and that's all they'll get. So up next, Jermaine Jackson.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Gone!
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Jackson steps in with 2 outs and nobody on. He's basically saying, fine, I'll do it myself.
That's right. Might as well cue the movie trailer voice.
In a world where nobody gets on base. Into the top deck and out of here. Home run. Another homer. His 5th home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 8-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Back to the top of the order now. Now the left fielder, T.J. Friedl. This could end it. This one in the air, center field. Pajes on his way over. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers finish off a 4-game sweep. Jackson really stood out in this win. An historic performance with 5 home runs.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Jermaine Jackson with 5 hits last time out. Simply amazing. All eyes on this standout prospect today. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. Now it's the second baseman, Jermaine Jackson.
Jermaine Jackson.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He circles the bases, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the second. So the Los Angeles Dodgers have firmly established themselves as top contenders around halfway through the season. This is what was expected of them, Singy, and they slings to first and quickly one away in the second. Man at first, one away. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody.
Step off throw to first, and he's back in safely. Two on, one out. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runners at the corners here, one away. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And they're all loaded up. Andy Pajas getting ready to hit. Pitch gets away.
Come on, get out, get out, get out.
Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive, base hit. Runner from third, in to score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big RBI for him right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bennett Hostetler. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Jackson sends it to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Jackson knocked home 5 runs in his last game. forget about this one. It's out of here.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Acrobatic throw for one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, they had the chance at turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Hammered, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Jonathan Aranda digs in now. Here's a 1-2. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. And now two aboard. Here's Ohtani. And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Andy Pajes, the next to hit. Here's the 2-2. In the air, right field. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. To the plate. Save. It's 9-1.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Jackson digs in. They're in front, but that lead could shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2.
And wow, that one is way out of here.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that is that. Jackson had a sensational showing in the win. Blasted off for 3 homers in the game.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Jermaine Jackson went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Jermaine Jackson.
This one in the air, center field. And makes the grab. And there's one away. 2 outs. Bases full. Now the left fielder. Ground ball right side. And that chance handled. As they escape the bases loaded jam. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. The Orioles on top, 1-0.
The batter, number 50.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. That's his 4th home run of the series. We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Up the middle, Jackson. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
The batter, number 50. Second base.
Jackson was named Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Chapman. Quick feed to second for 1. Over to first. Safe. First and second, no outs. Jermaine Jackson will hit next. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn. Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 5-4. These fans are dealing with some heartbreak right now. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Digging in, number 41. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Ripped on a line to center. And a quick out, number 1.
Right off the bat, it looked like they...
Stephen Kwan stepping in now for a critical at-bat. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. And that is the ball game. Jackson moved into a tie for career homers with Willie Mays as he hit number 660 in this one.
Pretty good company to keep, Boog. Being tied with arguably the best player of all time. I'm sure he wants to keep moving up the list, but I hope he takes a moment to appreciate just how incredible an accomplishment this is already.
Jermaine Jackson went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Now it's the power speed combo. Jermaine Jackson. Liner caught at second. Pitch and 1 out.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
First and second, no outs. Danny Jansen to hit here. chopped left side. Chapman tags the runner for 1 and 2. What a play. Man at first, 1 away. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Jackson, the former Rookie of the Year, batting second in today's lineup, and he's one of the few two-time MVPs in the league. The 0-1. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
1 out, man at first. Dylan Beavers, the next to hit for the Orioles. On the ground, could be 2. To second, there's 1. And they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the third. So they get 3 and draw even. On to inning number 4. And we are tied 4-4. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Second base.
Jackson made it rain homers in his last game, going deep 3 times. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Smith around third, and they lead by 2. Round second, ticket for third. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
One down, runner at third. Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. And ball 4 to aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. Here's a 1-1. Tapped softly on the ground. Arroyo. Throw is high and over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
Oh, that's just a killer for the defense. They get the ground ball they were looking for. Should be out of the inning and out of the jam. But he launched that one out of play. It's an unearned run, but I'm sure he's pretty frustrated out there on the mound.
Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game.
Oriole Park still one of the most beautiful ballparks in all of baseball. I can't say another franchise does it better than Baltimore. The opening day ceremony, the players come in from the
relay to third, and he's got no chance. He's out.
Well, I think the base runner assumed that he was going to be able to make it to third pretty easily, but a really nice relay from the outfielder to the cutoff man, and they got him easily.
Man at first, Jonathan Aranda getting ready to hit. 2-2 on the way. Oh, look at the stop to first, and they get the out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. The 1-2 to the right side. Jackson tosses to first. That's out number 2.
And talking about that Pittsburgh history, Boo, don't forget the great Negro Leaguers of the Pittsburgh Crawfords and Homestead Grays. Satchel Paige, Josh Gibson, Cool Papa Bell, Oscar Charleston, Buck Leonard. The list just goes on and on.
Takes it in for the out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of ball.
Orioles an out away. Jackson Holliday now at the plate. The Orioles down to their final strike. Popped up. Jackson. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Jackson went by Willie Mays with the 661st homer of his career in this game.
What an amazing career he's had, Boog. When your name is right up there alongside Willie Mays, you know you've done something truly special. Congratulations to him on an incredible accomplishment.
Jermaine Jackson enters today top 3 in all-star voting at second. Every game he's showing why he's one of the game's elite at his position. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. 1 down. And now the right fielder. Ground ball up the middle. Slings to first in time. And up next for Los Angeles, Jermaine Jackson. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it.
Power versus power right there. Like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Kyle McCann digging in for the Rockies. 0-2 now. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rockies 1. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Jackson steps in. Previous batter couldn't get the job done. Now 2 outs. It's late and the pressure is mounting, Chris.
Well, this is where you pick up your teammate, Boog. They need someone to come through right here.
On a line out towards center. And that's the 3rd out. So they're able to work around a pair of... Man at first, 1 away. Out towards right center field. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
That one ripped left field. Carrying well. And it is gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. Very loud contact and a home run that got out of here in a hurry, Singy. How about some exit velocity?
Yeah, really impressive, Boog. StatCast had that one at 115 off the bat, and clearly enough to carry it over the wall. He hit it right on the...
So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder. This could end it. To third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers take the series opener here at home. Jackson really stood out in this win. Cracked a pair of homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Jermaine Jackson, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way. So 2 down. Next for Colorado, Darrell Hudson. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Swing and a ground ball. Jackson. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Jackson with a couple of homers in his last game. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His latest homer in an incredible season. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Charlie Condon, runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Throw to second, out at second. That ends the inning.
The catcher definitely was ready for that stolen base attempt, got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Runner at second, 2 down.
15, second baseman, Jermaine Jackson.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Rushing, coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Right there does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Man at first, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Jonathan Aranda.
Number 8, Jonathan Aranda.
Ground ball to the right side. He'll do it himself. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Jackson launched a pair of homers in his last game. Big stop center field. And they have their first hit since the second inning. Now he launches a throw over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On the ground, could be 2. Ritter tossed to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock, slings to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Man at first, nobody out. Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Back to right. And there's one down. Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. Another homer. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they boost their lead. It's 14-1.
You know, more than 100 grand slams are hit every season in baseball, but they're still exciting every single time.
So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. The Rockies down to their final strike. In the air, left field. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take the first 2 games of this series. Jackson was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. 4 hits, 2 of them leaving the yard.
No question. He was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Jermaine Jackson, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. And next for L.A., Jermaine Jackson. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. That's his 5th homer in the series. The Dodgers strike first. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
So up next, Charlie Condon. Ground ball right side. And that chance handled. Throws to first in time, but they cut it to 1 as the run comes in.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And that one is lifted in the air. Herring settles underneath it, and there's 2 away. Man at first, 1 away. That one lifted to left. Beck under it. That's out number 2.
The batter number
Here's
15.
the second baseman, Jermaine Jackson. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will...
Left field, way back there. Carrying well. Out of here. Another homer. His 6th of the series. Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
And now the shortstop, Adael Amador. Right side. Not in time. He's safe.
No, he beat it. He beat it.
Up next to Colorado.
Jackson was a big contributor for them in the win. 2 homers on the day.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Jermaine Jackson, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's a big power threat. Jermaine Jackson.
Jermaine Jackson.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases. That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed. They're just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Second and third, one away.
Jackson.
Line drive, base hit. One run across. Another comes in to score, and they're up by 4.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One down at the plate. Jonathan Aranda.
Number 8, Jonathan Aranda.
0-2 now. On the ground, 2-ball. To Leatherholt. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. We played 2 full. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Thomas Sajazi. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Sends it to first. Got him.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders and throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Jackson went deep twice in his last game. That one drilled left field. Carrying well. Out of here.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So a man at first. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jermaine Jackson. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To Leatherholt. Now to first, and it's a double play.
Up next.
Jackson was a big contributor for them in the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Jermaine Jackson, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. So runner at second, 2 down. Owen Casey next up for the Cardinals. Man at second. On the ground. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. That's the third out. Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 3 hits last night. So he was a big factor in getting that win. There's a swing and a drive.
Turn, find it.
And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
First and second, no outs. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Runner edges away at second. Double steal.
Slide.
No throw. Double steal. They're both safe. Tied up here in the early going. Rips one to right. And it gets by him. One runs in. Here's Ohtani flying around third. In comes the run from second. And they lead by 2.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Back here at Chavez Ravine, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Thomas Sajazi. On the ground right side, and that chance handled. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one is back. Out of here.
He's flexing his power with another home run, Boog. Not surprising when you've got that kind of pop, but always impressive going deep twice in the same game.
To the right side. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, set for the last half of the seventh, Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Scott under it. And a quick out, number one.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Ground ball up the middle. To Betts at second for one. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Jackson really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. 2 homers on the day.
Oh, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Jermaine Jackson, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going. First and second, 1 out. Owen Casey next up for the Cardinals. Here's a high chopper. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Dodgers nothing. One down. Jermaine Jackson getting ready to hit. No question about this one. It's out of here.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball and you can't overswing, all you got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's got a chance. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. One hit in the inning. Next to hit, Jermaine Jackson. He had a big swing for these guys way back to the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it.
For a guy with top-tier power, this is just another day at the office. Always a threat to send one out. I just don't know how you're supposed to pitch to him.
So back to the top of the order. Thomas Sajazi will hit next. And he'll 2. Up the middle. Jackson. Fires to first in time. Jackson digging in. Nobody on. 2 gone, but this hitter's still dangerous.
Yep, a swing, a mistake, and suddenly it's a brand new ball game.
Hammered, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind.
In the dirt, runner goes for second. Throw to second, ow! And that'll end the inning. Jackson had a sensational showing in the win. Collected 3 hits, including 2 home runs.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. John Shambi. Jackson steps in facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
Laced into left. That's a base hit.
Oh, man,
Man at first with 1 gone. Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. You'll 1. It bounces, and he's going for third. No throw, he steals third easily. Two on, 1 out. Marte gets it to first. He's out. Jackson digs in. He's had this pitcher's number. Fastball off speed. It hasn't mattered, Singy.
Yeah, you can tell he steps in with confidence. It's like he already knows the answer to the test.
This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. circle the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way.
So runner at second, 2 down. This is Corbin Carroll. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jermaine Jackson. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here.
He's flexing his power with another home run, Boo. Not surprising when you've got that kind of pop, but always impressive going deep twice in the same game.
Double play ball to second. Handles, throws to first, and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Boog, that's a good at bat simply because they found a way to move both runners up a base. Now they're in a really good spot with 2 runners in scoring position.
Jackson steps in. They've got the edge, but the job is not done. He's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Boog.
And that one is off the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Bounced it, he breaks for third. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Runner at third, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. And a base hit knocks in a run. Now it's the second baseman, Jermaine Jackson.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Ranging back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Thought that was a no-doubter.
Jackson was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. A 4-hit performance, including a pair of homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Jermaine Jackson, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers. One down. Now at the plate, Jermaine Jackson. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Nice shot, nice shot.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. 3-0 down. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
That one to first.
Get out, get out,
Vargas over to second. Double play. What a clean killing, Dan. Bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Bo Naylor. Ground ball right side. Throws to first. And quickly one away in the second. Jackson digs in. Not a lot of traffic this inning, but he's got the power to change that with one swing.
Yeah, and that's the kind of threat that keeps pitchers honest, even with 2 outs and no one on.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Here's Ohtani. One, two now. In the dirt, runner goes for second. And now a man into scoring position. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
That one the other way, and that is that. Line drive, base hit. And now two aboard.
Up next to the Dodgers, the designated Shohei
Mansingi, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, but I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones.
Base hit into the outfield. Oh, the throw is over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. All loaded up. Andy Pappas. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Swing to Papa. Marte should have this one. And that's the third out. So two down. Jermaine Jackson will hit next. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Jackson mashed a couple of homers in his last game. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. No question about this one. It's out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Got the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 9-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run.
So two down. Brenton Doyle stands in now for the Diamondbacks. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give him.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers add another to their winning streak. Jackson had a great showing in the win. Knocked out 5 hits, including 2 home runs.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Jermaine Jackson, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. 1 down. And next for L.A., Jermaine Jackson. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Jackson locks in. I don't know if it's the release point or what, but he smashed this pitcher like a piñata.
Yeah, and it seems like every at-bat's a birthday party, dude. Might be time to send a gift basket and hope for mercy.
Absolutely hammered it to left center. Another homer. His 6th of the series. That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Runner at 3rd here. Nobody out. Ripped to third and caught.
Big first out of the inning because it keeps the runner at third. They don't score on the play, and that was the goal. Now you have to do it a few more times before you're completely out of this jam.
Line drive, Adam in center field.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that one hammered. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
One out, runner at second. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Man at second. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Slings to first in time. Here's Mookie Betts now. The 2-1. In the air, right field. Carroll gets under it. And that'll do it. Jackson really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Collected 3 hits, including 2 home runs.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Jermaine Jackson steps in. He's had a lot of success against this pitcher, Singy.
Yeah, he's like a DJ with the timing booth, just mixing barrels and bad intentions every time they face off.
Now a whip into left center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Swing, and he popped it up. Julian under it. Out number 2.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
In the dirt, runner breaks for third. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Nice grab. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Man at first, one away.
Second baseman, Jermaine Jackson.
This one smoked on its way out of here. That's his 7th home run of the series. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
So 2 down. Now up next for Arizona, Jake Burger. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So digging in, Jonathan Aranda. And now it's 1-2. In the dirt, he's going for second. And now a man into scoring position. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Up next to the Dodgers, the designated hitter.
Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. That one lifted to left. Coming on is Happ. He's there to make the catch. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 7. Back here in the desert, bottom of the inning, Edouard Julien stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Hard hit right side. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Bases loaded, nobody out. Jackson now at the plate.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
There's the strike.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get out one hitter at a time.
Base hit, one run in already. The throw home. Now the second run is in. It's a two-run single, and they cut the lead to 2. Stepping in, Jonathan Aranda. And a sac bunt here to first, and that is a big first out.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Pitch gets away. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground. Castro sends it to first, but the game is tied as the run comes in. Now here is Jermaine Jackson. He's already homered here in this one. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
Well, boy, when you've got power like he does, hitting 2 home runs in the same game feels very doable. Dialed in and making the most of every swing out there.
Back here at Chase Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Ian Happ stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up.
Will Smith to the plate. 1 strike away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks avoid the sweep. They take the finale of this 4-game series. Jackson made a big contribution despite the loss. 5 hits, including a couple of homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but he certainly wasn't the reason they lost.
Jermaine Jackson, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming your way next. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jermaine Jackson.
Jermaine Jackson.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. 2 down. So 2 down. Willie Adames stands in. Swing and a ground ball. Over to first. That's out number 3. On to extra innings. Jermaine Jackson. Up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Back there. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. And that's some serious exit velo. Pretty elite. And he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
Jackson digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but one good swing, and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along.
This one in the air, center field. Hellman takes it in for the out. 1 away. Jackson walks in. If this offense were a lawnmower, he's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
And if that doesn't work, Boog, you better believe he's giving it a second pull.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Man at second. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's got a chance. Hits the top of the wall. In comes the run from second. The throw to second is offline.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Jackson really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Jermaine Jackson, fresh off. Jackson stepping in now. You look at the career splits, and it's just batting practice for him, Singy.
Yeah, this pitcher's ERA has a little dent in it thanks to this guy. Total domination.
Right through there for a strike. Jackson matched a couple of homers in his last game. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. And that one's gone into the bleachers. That's his third home run of the series. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Jermaine Jackson.
That's ripped into the outfield. And it's 2 away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So a man at first. Willie Adames stands in. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To Betts at second for 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
First and second, 2 down.
Second base, Jackson.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. That's his 4th home run of the series. That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Into the bleachers and gone. Home run. Another homer. That's his 5th homer of the series. And they add to the lead. It's 6-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
That one ripped left field. Way back there. And that one is out of here.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you.
2 outs, runner at first. Michael Hellman getting ready to hit. This one in the air. Rushing has a beat on it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take this one in a blowout. Jackson had a sensational showing in the win. A sensational 4-homer effort at the dish.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Jermaine Jackson with an off-the-charts 4. Jackson digging in. This matchup has been one-sided and not in the pitcher's favor, Chris.
Yeah, probably circled this one when the schedule came out. Might as well hand him the remote. He's been in full control in this one.
Crushed left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the nerd herd and StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit him much farther than that, Boone.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first. He beats the throw, and so they end up with some speed on at first.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and it might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
1 out man at first. Here's a big power threat. Shohei Ohtani. 0-2 now. Got him looking. 2 gone.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
In the dirt, runner goes for second. And now a man into scoring position.
Not a lot of players at this level who have the base running instincts to move up on a ball that doesn't kick away that far. Perfect read on that bounce.
Man on second, 2 down. Gets to it with a slide. The underhand flip, and they get the out. New inning getting started, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Jermaine Jackson. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. Maximo Acosta digs in now. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. One gone, runner at first. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jermaine Jackson. This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Throws to first, 2 down. And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize, because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back
in the dirt, he's going for second. And now a man into scoring position. Tying run at the plate. To third, Huerta. Throw to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. A nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
That's to third. In time to Devers, and that will end the inning. So, runner at second, 2 down. Dalton rushing now at the plate. The tying run at the plate. Swing, and he popped it up. Acosta. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Jackson with a valiant job in defeat. 3 homers in this one. Just amazing.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but he certainly wasn't the reason they lost.